A little disclaimer just for public knowledge. I am not sponsored by Garrett Metal Detectors. Nobody asked me to do this review video. I have never been paid to say anything nice or negative about any machine. These are simply my opinions. If you don't like them, go make your own opinions. Let's get this thing going. When I heard Garrett was working on a new machine, I thought, like most people, they were remaking the AT Pro and AT Gold, two of my go-to detectors. And there was three things I was hoping they were doing. A backlit screen, larger VDI numbers, and an internal volume control. And I still hope they do that with those two machines. But what they did do was come out with a brand new machine in the AT series, the AT Max. And this thing is everything I love about the AT Pro, AT Gold, everything I wanted in a new machine, and more. Let's go over it. All three of these machines are single frequency machines. The AT Pro runs at 15 kilohertz, the AT Gold runs at 18 kilohertz. With the new AT Max, it's at 13.6 kilohertz, which is optimal for coin hunting, jewelry, relics. It's even sensitive enough to pick up small gold nuggets. Garrett claims that the AT Max is the deepest machine in the AT series. Well, how'd they do that? For one, they changed the frequency. Two, they actually enhanced electronics. And three, they increased transmit power. Does that add up to a deeper machine? Well, yes, it should. We are actually going to put these machines head to head in another video once I find the time. The AT Max is a true all-metal mode, which is your deepest mode and your most sensitive mode, which is a must for serious treasure hunters. This is available in the AT Gold. The AT Pro does not have a true all-metal mode. Something I think we all wanted in this new machine, a backlit screen. Nothing new to metal detectors, but it is new for the AT Max. It does have a backlight. I've used it. Thank you, Garrett. Another new feature to the AT Max is the built-in wireless Z-Link headphones, 6 times faster than Bluetooth. You charge them with a mini USB, can take up to 5 hours, which gives you 30 hours of power. These are not submergible. You can't transmit through water. These are IP rated 52, which protects against light rain. If you want to submerge the whole unit, there's the optional waterproof headphones. It's the same adapter for the other two AT series. If you have them, they'll work on the AT Max. Alright, the new Garrett Z-Link MS3 headphones, of course they have volume control too. I'm going to let you guys listen to how fast they really are. I'm going to try to put these on my camera and wave a target over the coil. Faster? Faster? I can't go any faster than that. They're lightning fast. I couldn't ask for anything better in a wireless system. Alright, let's change this up. Let's take this thing outside. I'll show you guys the home screen, show you how to turn it on, the features, the modes, the meat and potatoes, the good stuff. Let's go. Here's the new 9 absorbent grip. It's nice and tacky. Like that a lot. Here's the screen. Pay attention, Brad. This is how you power up the AT Max. That's your power button. If you held that in, it'll reset the machine. You do that every time you change coils. Iron audio, that's how you turn your iron audio on and off. Sorry, the glare out here is terrible. Your pinpoint button, frequency. You can change between 4 frequencies if you're having interference. This is your ground balance. You hold and you pump it to ground balance, or you can press it once and you can manually ground balance. You can see it just goes down in very small increments now. Iron disc, depends how much iron discrimination you want to use. Your sensitivity, you can see the bars going up right there. This machine has threshold. You can have no hum, or you can make the hum as loud as you want. That's really useful for nugget hunting and smaller deep targets. This is your shift button too, the ground balance button. So if you hit this, everything yellow is operated by those buttons now. So you hit that, I already showed you the manual ground balance. So your notch, so you can notch out pull tabs, hit that button to eliminate. We're gonna bring that back up, and there's your backlight. That's how you turn the backlight on. You can see all that illuminated there. Of course, it's not dark enough out here for that to help right now, so let's turn that off. Here's a big one. Volume adjustment. Internal volume control. This is a feature that the machines we tested a few months ago did not have. This is something I personally pushed for, and well, they listened. This machine has internal volume control, which is a make or break for some detectorists. In the summertime, these big headphones, I don't like them. I prefer earbuds, and sometimes when it's really hot, I go naked, no headphones at all. My AT Gold is so loud it'll echo off trees and houses 500 yards away. Internal volume control is something every unit should have, and it's something I personally push for this AT Max. It actually is what delayed production, but you have a better machine because of it.
You gotta hit your shift button, and we have volume control 1 to 8, and it gets loud. You can hear that going off the houses in my neighborhood. In here you have your headphone indicator. Right now it's flashing. It's trying to find the headphones and pair them. If I were to turn the headphones on, that would stop flashing. If for some reason you weren't paired, you hit these two buttons here to say Z-Link at the same time, and that'll pair it too. You have your coin depth indicator over here, your sensitivity bar, your battery life, and that's about it. I know you guys want to hear what this machine sounds like, so I put out an assortment of different things on these logs. Here's the close-up. Here's the targets that we will be using. You've seen me dig some of these in the episode. Some of these are non-dug items. And here's what she sounds like. Very sharp sounds. First we're going to start with a dime, silver dime. Now we have a Civil War button, a 2-piece button. 3-cent silver, Trime. Now this is a quarter piece of a 1 real, tiny little piece of silver. Little sliver of silver. Silver quarter. Nice and sharp. Here's your Indian head penny. You can hear that little crackle just like the AT Pro and AT Gold. Very distinct signal if you ask me. We have a flat button. Good old can slaw. Yummy. Civil War 3 ringer. Good old pull tab, ring pull. Large cent, this one's gonna scream. Not gonna miss that signal. Over here, anything over here? No. Here's a gold ring, 14 karat. Iron nail, yummy. There's your low tone. We have a buffalo nickel. And a $50 just for fun. Yummy. I'm sure somebody's going to ask about recovery speed. There's a gold ring, your buffalo nickel. We have a dime, an iron nail, the Indian head cent, and the $50 over there. This is going to be my main little focus here. See how quick this machine reacts. It's fast. Now let's do them all. Just for fun. Rusty bottle cap, silver dime, rusty nail. No problem. I don't think I could swing it any faster. That's absolutely ridiculous. That's why I love these machines. One more just for fun. The iron nail on top of the silver dime. I know this is not in the ground, and this is also not the little tiny coil that I'd be hunting in iron with, but no problem. As fast as you want to go. That's why I love these machines in iron.
All three of these machines you can automatic ground balance or manually ground balance. With the AT Max, you have 175 points of ground balance. This makes you be able to run stable in those iron-enriched environments, the hot ground, the red clay, and in conductive soils like saltwater beaches. The AT Gold, don't take it anywhere near saltwater. The AT Pro, you can take around saltwater, but it's really hard to run stable. The AT Max, it'll do both. I have not personally tested the machine in hot soil to comment on it. I have used it in a conductive environment at a saltwater beach. Last weekend we were in Atlantic City for Brad's bachelor party. We took this thing out on the beach. The wet sand, the dry sand, in the ocean itself. We got it wet. It ran stable. Just need to remember, every time you change those environments, you need to re-ground balance. The machine will tell you once you go from wet sand to dry sand, it goes crazy. Ground balance. Ground balance is the most important aspect when you get out there in the field and you want the most performance out of your machine. Unfortunately, I didn't find any gold, any jewelry. I found plenty of clad, bottle caps and pull tabs, fishing sinkers, all that stuff. In the wet sand, it ground bounced right around 10. Now I dropped that number down manually to about a 7 or an 8, and it made the machine even more stable. It was as quiet as a mouse. My best hit in the wet sand was a clad dime, about 7 or 8 inches, which is not bad for a VLF machine. I will say it did not sound like a clad dime. It didn't sound like a dime until I got it out of the hole. But when you're at the beach, something beeps, it's easy digging, you dig it up, it could be anything. I am not saying this is the best beach machine out there. I'm not saying this is the best machine in red clay. This is not the best machine for gold nugget hunting. I'm saying this machine can do it. It can stand up to the elements, and it will be better than other single frequency VLF machines. If you're in those environments, your best bet will always be a pulse induction unit. But this machine will get the job done. I'm going to go over some of the questions I've received since testing out this machine. Number 1, did Garrett improve the mounting hardware that holds the unit to the shaft? Well, not that I can tell external. I don't know if they did something internal to make that connection stronger. I have been out in the field and seen other people's head units fall off their machine. It's never personally happened to me, but I have seen it. Did they reinforce it? Honestly, I don't know. I wish I could give you an answer. From the outside, it does not look like it. Don't beat up your machine. Be nice to it. Here's a question that I've received a lot. Will my search coil for my AT Pro or AT Gold work on the AT Max? The answer is yes. The connections are exactly the same. Even though the machines operate on different frequency, all the coils are interchangeable. Even aftermarket coils, third-party coils. The Hoover boys, we are known for using NEL search coils. I have used my NEL search coil for my Pro, on my Gold, and on the Max, and it operated flawlessly. Sorry to get that information out there now, but those are the facts. And the question that's very personal to me, will the AT Max replace my beloved AT Pro? Hoover. This is why we're called the Hoover boys, because of this machine right here. Long story short, this machine is going to turn Hoover into a wall hanger. I absolutely love the AT Pro, but with these two machines combined, the AT Gold is going to be my backup, my alternative machine to my Max. The Max will be my #1 machine going forward. I'm not taking anything away from the Pro. Excellent machine. I highly recommend it. It has done more for me than I could have ever imagined. But she's going to be retired because of this baby right here. If you haven't seen the AT Max in action yet, I'll list all the field test videos we did a few months ago in the description of this video, so you can go check them out if you haven't seen them. Wrap it up, B. Alright, conclusion time. The AT Max. All these machines are your best value at metal detecting. You're not going to find machines that are waterproof for cheaper than this. I'm not here to spend your money. I'm not a dealer. I don't make money off of this stuff. I have a job. This is for fun. Just trying to help you guys out. The AT Max is going to be my machine moving forward, my #1 machine. It just fits my personality. There's reasons why there's more than one flavor of ice cream. This one's my flavor. This is the best value in metal detecting, in my opinion. It can do everything those machines can do. It's now waterproof, and it has so many more features and functions. Hope you guys got something out of this to make a decision on what machine will fit you, suit you best. This one's for me. Until we meet again, help clean up the ground. Dig it all and take your trash with you. Why? Because all holes matter. That's why.